Hello and welcome back to my channel. I'm Misty. This is my channel, Misty at Skeeter Jones, and today I am bringing you a mail call. This is a package. I wrote the date on here so I wouldn't forget when it's going up. This one will be going up on March 25th. It's actually still February as I'm filming this, and you've probably heard the story a million times by now. I just have so much going on. I'm trying to get everything for March and April filmed and loaded up to YouTube with its pre-scheduled drop date. I'm trying to get all of that done by the end of February. So I'm down to the wire right now. And so anyway, it's February. I'm filming this. You're going to see it on March 25th. And this is something that got sent to me on February 13th. So I haven't had it long. And it's something I think that I ordered. I forgot to write it on the package from Dragonfly Bees. And if you don't know that channel, you need to go check it out. That's my friend Suzie, and she does unboxings, and she does all kinds of buy it now sales. And she also she knows a lot about jewelry. She's a great wealth of information about jewelry history. She'll show you sites around New York where she lives, and it's a really fun and interesting channel. So make sure you go check out Suzie's channel if you don't know her already. And I am going to just jump right into this mail call. If I don't remember what I ordered, I'm so bad about that. I'll order things and then I forget what I ordered. But maybe it's kind of good, because then when I get it, it's like getting a surprise. So let's get into this. If there's anything in here that is sellable, then I will offer it up in this video. I often order, okay, this is just something she put in there to support the package. I often will order things for craft purposes. Okay, great. A little bag of candy. Thank you for your support of my woman-owned small business. And this is Mary Jane, and I think these have peanut butter in them. I'm not sure. I think they do, but I don't remember. There are 3 people with peanut allergy in my house, so I'm not one of them, and I enjoy peanut butter, but I don't buy it just because of that, so I'm going to really enjoy that since I don't buy peanut butter, but I love peanut butter. Anyway, then a nice blow pop, and I forgot what these are. I think they're kind of like taffy, I think. So that's great. Thank you so much for including that, and it looks like she also included a polishing cloth in there. Let's see if that's what that is. Suzie always packs a nice package. She knows so much too. She talks about the history of jewelry companies, particularly jewelry companies that originated in New York. Like, she'll give all kinds of history and all that. So her channel is really, really interesting, especially if you're a history buff like I am. So yes, this is a polishing cloth, and then her card right there. So let's get into this package. Look how nicely that's boxed up to protect everything. I really completely forgot, even though it's as recently as I think about 2 weeks ago that I would have ordered it. I don't even remember what I ordered. Probably crafting supplies, I think. I really like to order craft jewelry lots so that when the mood hits or the time is available, I have all kinds of supplies and ideas. Sometimes I'll see a broken piece and just start getting ideas. And then I have to have that piece. Okay, wow, very, very well packaged, which isn't surprising. Suzie always packages things really, really well. Oh, I remember getting this. I don't remember all the details about it, but I do remember seeing it and wanting it. This is a Coldwater Creek. The little leaf hang tag. And this, I don't know, maybe glass, maybe, well, I don't know. It's not glass or onyx. It's got some little paintware. So this would be a craft item. Oh, wait a minute. I thought it had wear, but that is not wear because that popped right off, which tells me it's probably transferred off of the back of this thing. Okay, it was just glue. Okay, this used to be glued down to this. And that's some more right there, just glue. Let's see, it just pops right off. Okay. I don't remember if I got this because she pointed out issues on it or something, and maybe I figured I'd like to take that apart and make something else. I'll have to really look closely at this and see if I can remember what drove me to request it. I love it, and I actually will probably wear it. I don't think I would take this apart. I can't remember the thought I had when I got it, except that I do have some black and white outfits that I think that would look good with, so that's probably why I ordered it. Okay, this got my craft wheels turning. It probably used to have a tassel, judging from the way the bottom looks right there. It's this hollow, large bead with this filigree kind of heart sort of design with these really bright rhinestones in it. It looks like brass. It's heavy enough to be brass. This really nice chain that it's hanging on. Let's see, I don't see a maker's mark on it anywhere. Actually, this is not brass on this clasp because you can see the copper coming through right there on it. But that probably used to have a tassel. This is going to be something else. And I am getting a few ideas right now. Well, it's missing some rhinestones, so I'm going to have to replace those. I might either replace the missing ones, because it's got several missing, or I might pop all of these out and put a different color. As a matter of fact, I think I will do that. I'll put a different color of rhinestone in all of these. And then maybe, I'm not sure, that might be a purse charm. I might make it into a pendant. I'm not sure. But definitely that one is going to have a second life as something else. There's a note in this one. What does this say? Ah, extra craft items. Thank you, Suzie. She is speaking my language. Okay. What kind of extra craft items? How cute. There's this, looks like a little crocheted rosette or doily. Somebody attached a little clear plastic film to the back and then made it into a brooch. That's really, really cute. I know some people I know someone who would actually like this exactly as it is, so I may ask her about it. And then if she ends up not being interested in it, then I may take it apart and use these little charms in other projects. But that's really cute. Somebody made it. Someone who's very cottagey made that. That's really cute. Oh, like this. Definitely like this. Okay, this is a brooch, or you can hang it up as a pendant from this direction. Looks kind of like an eye. It has sort of an Art Nouveau-esque, kind of, not exactly Art Nouveau, but it kind of has those curvy lines. I like that. And this is acrylic, I believe. No, that's glass. And gold tone. And honestly, I don't see any wear on it. Well, maybe just a little. There's a very tiny amount of tone loss right here on the back of that ring. But that's going to get a new life for sure. Let's see, land of the free, home of the brave. It's a little house with a star in the middle, little patriotic thing. With a dangly star on it. That's cute. Oh, there used to be another something over here on this side. Oh, wait, it's still there. It was just wedged underneath. There we go. And this is a brooch. And I know someone else who might like this actually just the way it is. I may shine it up and offer it to her, and then I'll craft with it if she's not interested. Wow, thank you for all of these extra treats, Susie. Let's see, what is this? Cindy Ann Creations. This feels like wool. Maybe Cindy Ann Creations is someone, maybe Cindy Ann makes jewelry, I guess. And this is her. Oh, no, wait. This is stitched down. I was thinking maybe this was just a backer to hold a brooch. But there's even the threads right there on the front. This brooch is stitched down to this little black wool thing. One of the stones is green. All the rest of them are clear. It's really pretty, but I can't really figure out what's going on here. Unless, oh wait, this whole thing is the brooch. Maybe that's it. And I can't tell if it originally came that way or if Cindy Ann attached a brooch to this to sort of, I guess, upcycle it into a different look. I'm probably going to remove the brooch from the little wool things, and after I get it removed and then replace that rhinestone with one that matches, then I'll decide what will happen with this particular little brooch. It's really pretty. It's sort of brass colored. I like all the texture on it. And the rhinestones that are there are really sparkly. I'm going to have to find some that are the same size. And they're probably the pointed back ones, because you can see that depth from the front. And then the way they're cut on the top, they're probably pointed back, which is different. Ones that are flat on the back look different from the front than the ones that are pointed on the back. Okay, that one's a head scratcher. We'll figure out what's going on with that one. And then last is, oh, okay, this is a mom and a little kid. Judging from the hairstyle and the color that this photo has aged to, this looks like it was probably taken maybe in the 60s or 70s. It's a little sad to me sometimes when I see like family photos like that in like in the thrift store or at estate sales, because I don't know, especially at an estate sale, the family has already been there and looked through and taken what's important to them. And then you see all the family photos and stuff still sitting around, offered up for sale. That's a little bit sad, just because the family came through and took what was important, and they left behind photos. So, I mean, not judging what's important to some people. What's important to me might not be important to someone else. But I've always found that interesting when I go to estate sales. But this is cute. I'm going to take this little medallion off of this little gold tone bow, and we'll attach something else to the bottom right there. I'll touch up, let's see, does that just need polishing, or is that actually gold tone loss right there? It's kind of hard to tell if that's something that's going to show it right there. I can't tell if that's gold tone loss or if there's just some schmutz on there. So we'll see. But this is unbranded, little gold tone bow with the little medallion on it. And that one's going to get a new life. I'll probably bring that back. Oh gosh, I'm not sure when because as I said, I'm recording videos way ahead of time and out of order. I'm not recording like, each week at a time. Ahead of time, I'm scattered throughout the month of April and March, just recording different videos when I can. So I really don't know when it would come up, but this might be the first one of the items in this lot from Suzie that I actually end up doing something with. Really like it. It's small. It's about 1 inch by about a 1/2 inch. I'm going to hang something else from the little loop and give that a new life. So these are some really great pieces from Suzie. Thank you so much, Suzie, for this incredible lot. I can't wait to get started on these items, and I'm probably wearing this one for a little while at least, if not longer. But really looking forward to crafting with the craft items here. And thank you for the sweets. I know I'm going to enjoy them, especially that one right there. And thank you to everyone who is watching this video, and I really, really hope you enjoy it as much as I enjoyed making it for you. If you did enjoy it, please give me a thumbs up. Click subscribe if you haven't already. Share it with a friend who you think might also enjoy it, and leave me a comment, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.